He was just a janitor, a single dad working nights. But when the mysterious Japanese CEO arrived and no one could speak to her, he mopped his way into history with 6 words and left the whole boardroom stunned. Every morning at 5 a.m., Julian Miles unlocked the basement door at Cranford Global headquarters. He wasn't there for meetings. He wasn't there for profits or stock prices. He was there to mop the 27th floor. A single dad in his 40s, Julian had traded his engineering degree for diapers years ago when his wife passed unexpectedly. He took whatever jobs kept food on the table and his daughter Nia in school to the suits in the building. He was just the janitor. But Julian carried more than a mop. He carried a mind trained in mechanical systems, a heart tuned to quiet spaces, and a secret few knew he was fluent in Japanese. Word spread quickly. The Japanese CEO of Kurosawa Robotics was visiting for a private acquisition discussion. Ms. Ayaka Kurosawa, legend in tech circles, brilliant, reserved, mysterious. She rarely smiled, never made small talk. She brought one translator, but only spoke once during the meeting. And even then barely. The executives tried everything, charts, slides, buzzwords. But she just nodded silently, eyes scanning, as if waiting for something. No one was offering. They mistook her silence for arrogance. But Julian, who watched from the janitor's closet across the hall, saw something else. Loneliness, misunderstanding, patience. After the tense presentation, the company hosted a catered lunch. Everyone ate. Everyone talked. Ms. Kurosawa sat quietly in the corner with a tray of untouched sushi. No one dared approach her. One executive even whispered, "Maybe she doesn't really want to be here. She's probably judging everything. You think she could at least try English?" Julian was wiping down a nearby wall panel when he heard it, and something in him snapped, not in anger, but in memory. His late wife had been half Japanese. He remembered the nights learning kanji just to help their daughter with homework. So he did something no one else dared to do. Julian gently placed his mop to the side. He approached the corner where Ms. Kurosawa sat alone. He bowed slightly and, in calm, flawless Japanese, said, "Otsukare-sama desu, Kurosawa-sama. O sushi wo okuchi nai imasu ka?" "Thank you for your hard work, Miss Kurosawa. Is the sushi to your taste?" She looked up, eyes wide, a flicker of life. Then she smiled. "Anata wa nihongo o hanesamasu ka?" "You speak Japanese?" "Hi," Julian replied. "Watashi no masu mo hanesamasu. Kanoyo wa hfu desu." "Yes, my daughter speaks too. She is half Japanese." She laughed gently for the first time that day. The room fell silent. Every exec turned. The janitor was conversing casually with the CEO in her native tongue. They watched, stunned, as she leaned forward, engaged, curious, alive. She asked Julian about his family. He shared how his daughter wanted to be an engineer like her, how he used to fix HVAC systems, but now mopped floors to pay tuition. By the end of the conversation, she bowed. Deeply, respectfully. Julian bowed in return, then quietly returned to his mop. Scene 6. The deal that almost didn't happen later. That afternoon, Ms. Kurosawa handed a note to the translator. It said, "I will work with Cranford Global on one condition." They braced themselves. That janitor Julian must be present during future strategy sessions. Not for cleaning, but for cultural training and insight. No one dared object, because that deal was worth $74 million. Within a month, Julian received an offer letter not for janitorial duties, but for a new role, cross-cultural communications consultant. He got a private office, a salary triple his janitor's pay, and a full scholarship for his daughter to attend the STEM school of her dreams. In the elevator on his first official day, someone asked him, "When did you learn to speak Japanese?" Julian smiled. "When no one thought I'd ever need it." Everyone in the room saw silence as a weakness, but he saw it as an invitation. Because real communication isn't about talking louder, it's about listening deeper. If this story inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and share. It was someone who believes that greatness hides in unexpected places. Sometimes, the quietest one in the room is the only one truly heard.